Hey guys, this is just a quick look at what is probably the most significant patch since the game launched a month ago. Fixes were made to the level of detail on numerous objects in the world. This seems to have helped some pick up a few more frame rates per second. There will be a few pet owners who are probably happy that the footstep bug has been addressed. Blocked events, purchasing bank slots, and skill changes were addressed. Those looking to get their map completion should be pretty happy with this patch as well. Recipes are now account bound, as many were previously soul bound. That should make for some happy crafters. We have some much anticipated fixes for personal storylines. Some people have been waiting a while to get to the next step. Some interesting changes to dungeons may make a few people grumble and or breathe a sigh of relief. People will now be able to get their level 80 versions of their unique skins rather than level 60 or 70. Players who have purchased the level 60s and 70 versions will soon be given the opportunity to upgrade to those level 80s without having to use transmutation stones. An exploit in Mag's chain that was allowing players to skip the entire dungeon was corrected, so no more shortcuts for fat loots, and the instant gratification for Calducus Manor was also fixed. Now we move on to dungeon retooling. According to ANet, all of these changes have been the result of an original exploit, which was letting players receive upwards of 20 levels by completing a single dungeon run. Now that's some serious PLing. So what we're looking at now is dungeon tokens are rewarded at the end of an exploration chain. This was to eliminate players from repeatedly entering a chain and farming the first boss that dropped tokens rather than playing the entire chain. Upon completion, you'll get 20 tokens and 40 additional for the first time the dungeons are completed. That seems reasonable, doesn't it? The tokens will be account bound. I think we all know what this means. Share and share alike. In an effort to address extreme cases of dungeon speed clearing, ANet introduced a reward limit for repeating dungeon clears. Unfortunately, this impacted more players than had been anticipated, but they will continue to evaluate the system in coming weeks. Profession changes. It would appear my fellow engineers may not be as dominant underwater as we used to be, as our grenade kit skill should now be unusable underwater. That's a little disappointing. Necromancers got the most attention, although some of the fans of the dead are still looking for a few more bundles of life to come their way. That wraps up some of the pertinent changes that were released today, September 25th. For all of us first-person viewers, it looks like we're still going to have to make do with what we have. But all in all, some very nice changes that a good many of us can appreciate. If you guys have any thoughts, comments, or opinions concerning the patch, please feel free to leave your comments down below. For additional Guild Wars 2 news and gameplay, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button to show your Guild Wars 2 community support.